Welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode 25. My name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our two cats, Dixie and Daisy, and I love to crochet. You can find all that crochet goodness on Instagram and Ravelry. My username is LoriLulu327. There's an email for this podcast. It is LoriLulu327@gmail.com. And there is a Ravelry group for this podcast. It is Lori Lulu Crochet. But for ease of searching for you, there's a link in the description box of this video. You just click it and it'll take you right to the podcast group. And any patterns or yarns that I talk about, there'll be a link for those down below as well. All to help you guys out. I want to welcome any new viewers and returning viewers. Hello again. I'm glad you're back. Before we get started, though, it keeps slipping my mind, but I just want to say, what about my logo? Isn't that just so cool? I just want to give a shout out to my brother Ian and my Aunt Paula for their help in designing my logo. I'm so grateful for you. Today is Saturday, November 30th. Why was I drawing a blank? I don't know. Which means that Christmas is almost here. It'll be here before we know it. And it's also basketball season, so I got my Kentucky gear going on today. They're doing great this year, except for one game, but we'll let that slide, okay? So Thursday was Thanksgiving here in the U.S. For those of you who do celebrate Thanksgiving, did you have a good day? Did you get any crafting done? We spent Thanksgiving with my husband's family, minus one brother and sister-in-law. But it was at his parents' house, and his older brother and his wife and their two children were there. So it was a day of good food. We watched football and we played games. Excuse me. And we also watched the movie Coco. But as I was getting ready to leave, I was hugging my nephew, who is 14 and now talks like this. And I realized he's taller than me now. No, stop growing. I don't like that at all. But anyway, and I did work on some crochet, not a lot. My wrist was hurting me pretty bad that day, so I didn't get a whole lot done. And then yesterday was Black Friday, and because since we moved only an hour north, it still makes it's a lot easier to get to my parents' house. So I drove up yesterday. They live in Michigan, so I went up and Mom and I did some Black Friday shopping, mostly yarn, which I will show you later. And then I came home. That was pretty much it for the day. I think if anything else has happened this week. Not really. Just gonna get ready for Christmas. Ryan pulled up all the Christmas decorations. I don't think we'll get to those today. I think today will be when I am home. We got a bunch of errands to run. When I am home, I think it'll be cleaning. It's like one of the reasons why I can't record on Sunday afternoons anymore is we have a young couple who actually spends the afternoon at our house resting. He works the night shift, and they live down in Kankakee, which is about an hour away. So for them to come up to church and then go home and then come back for Sunday night church would just be too much. And he works nights. Did I already mention that? He works nights, so he needs sleep. I'm like, we have 2 extra rooms, 2 extra beds. You are welcome to come. And so they're actually in the room next door. But I know that me talking to you would probably disturb them if I recorded on Sunday afternoon. So I'm limited to Saturdays only right now. So shall we get, I said all that to say I think I might be decorating tomorrow afternoon if it doesn't disturb them too much. We'll see. All right, shall we get into some crochet goodness and some knitting goodness? Because I have been practicing my knitting. Finished objects. One I already posted a video about was the cardinal hat. My friend Abby messaged me back. She loves it, and she posted a picture on Facebook. So that was great. The other finished object I wanted to show you, I had made the nativity set, but they weren't standing upright, so I fixed them all. So I will show you all the nativity right now. How about that? Okay. So first we have Mary. Basically what I did to fix everything was around the bottom I kind of inserted the hook and I did a couple rounds of single crochet. Well, for the kneeling figures I did 2 rounds. For the standing figures I just did 1 round of single crochet. But here is Mary. And then we have Joseph. And see, he just needed 1 round because he's standing. So there's Mary and Joseph. And then I didn't have to do anything to baby Jesus because he's not standing or kneeling. He's laying down. But here's Jesus in his manger. And then of course we have to have an angel. And her wing is a little smushed. Yeah, I've also, there's a hair on there. I've also hot glued everything on, so like her halo is hot glued on. Her wings are stitched on though. So there's Angel. And then we have, let's see if I can get a hold of all of them, the 3 wise men. And on this one in particular, this one's going to be mine, because I thought, for some reason, I went the opposite way, so you can definitely tell here where I stitched on. So this one I'll keep with me. I'm going to go through all of them, and I'll keep the worst ones of each one, because some of them didn't turn out as good as the others. But you have the 3 wise men. I thought they turned out really cute. And then you have the 2 shepherds. And his bag. This one, his bag is weird. So he'll probably stay with me. But there's the 2 shepherds. And I thought they turned out really cute. So like I said, I made several sets. Because they are going to be Christmas presents. For family. The only other finished object I have is living in my Van Gogh Starry Night drawstring bag, and it is my sockhead hat. So the sockhead hat, although like I said, here it calls it the sockhead hat. On Ravelry it's the sockhead slouch beanie. Anyway, both of them are by Kelly McClure. Link down below if you need it. The yarn that I used is hand-dyed yarn from my friend Lisa, which is this beautiful turquoise and blue. I kept calling it teal. It's turquoise. Yeah, that's good light. It's a gloomy day today. I was worried about lighting. But anyway, so, you want to see my sockhead hat? It's all done. It's all done. Ta-da! And then look at those decreases. Ooh. That was pretty good for first time doing hat decreases, if I do say so myself. Yeah. It is a bit too small, so if I do have it back like this, it will like to slide back and then it won't cover my ears anymore. And when I finished it, I still haven't taken a finished picture of it yet, so soon. Maybe today I'll get pictures of it. Although the blue these blues kind of clash. Anyway. Yay, I finished another knitting object. so proud of myself. But I had to actually get switched to double pointed needles. And well, I didn't really have to. I could have finished it on magic loop on my cable needles. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to see if I could do it. And I did. So, yay! Alright, now that I've messed up my hair, here we go. Should we go on to make some progress? Let's just get on through so I can show you the good stuff that I got yesterday. Okay, so the first thing that I started last week, or after my last podcast, was a blanket for a friend of mine. She's a lady at church. Her granddaughter was born way too early, and I've asked you to pray for her. Please keep praying. She needs a miracle right now. Last update I saw, she's been having seizures, and so they have to put her on seizure medication. Anyway, so I'm making a blanket for the baby, and as I'm working on it, I keep praying for her because she needs lots of prayers. But it's living in my Fates Thread shawl bag. I have a really cute blue llama on there, and then I got this pin. It says Yarn Enthusiast. Can you see that? I actually got this from my church for Pastor Appreciation, which I'm not the pastor. Why are you giving me a gift for Pastor Appreciation? I don't know. Anyway, I know somebody will comment and say, but you are. Yes, but I don't really want that responsibility of caring for your spiritual life. That's something my husband can do. Anyway, back to the blanket for Ella. This is, I'm doing the midwife blanket, which some of you, I'm sure you've seen, call the midwife. Everybody loved this blanket. I'm getting pretty far along. The yarn that I'm using is Baby Bee Sweet Delight Pomp in the colorway Angel. That's found at Hobby Lobby. But here's my blanket so far. Let me show you this way. And I love this blanket so much. It's so easy to do. And I pretty much just have to go until I have 11 rows. See, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm almost halfway through the blanket. One of the purchases I did, I bought another skein of this because I only have 2, so I want to make sure I have enough. I may even make it a little longer. I don't know. But Ella's blanket, I feel like I need to get that one done real quick. So I'm making sure that I get that done. Anything else about that? Oh, I'm using a 4.25 millimeter hook on that one. The next one is a baby blanket. I don't have to have this one done till February. It's for a waitress that we prefer to have her when we go to our favorite restaurant here in town. And she's not going to be back from maternity leave until February, so I've got some time on this one. Which is a good thing because I just got started and I'm not very far along on this one. But it is living in my Wonder Woman bag. The yarn that I am using is Mainstays Basic Yarn, which is from Walmart. And it's this pretty blue variegated, and it's called Blue Skies Variegated Yarn. I'm using a 5 millimeter hook. The pattern that I'm using is the Baby Waffle Blanket from the Crochet Crowd. They use the really fuzzy pipsqueak yarn, so mine will definitely look different than this one. And I'm not very far on it, sad to say. Here we go. Yeah, I've got 5 rows done. And I'm still like, I don't know about this. Because it's so busy, can you really even see the waffling of this? Probably not. But you can definitely feel it. And the reason I chose the waffle blanket is because the restaurant is called Royal Berry Waffle House. So, anyway, it still turned out okay, I guess. I'm only a few rows in. I'll double check with Ryan, see what he thinks, because Gabby is his favorite waitress there. Anyway, so that's that blanket. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have to do a scarf for Ryan to give to his coworker as part of a Secret Santa. And of course I'm doing a scarf, but it's 4 colors, so it's living in this big bag. It says life is sweet because there's 4 skeins of yarn in here. So you have, it's all Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn. We have the color Amethyst. And the color Paint Party. And the color Grape. It's a really pretty dark purple. I love that. And I believe this is Hobby Lobby, I love this yarn, in white. The pattern that I'm using is my own pattern. It is for sale in Ravelry. I'll put a link to all my patterns down below. But it is the Hadley scarf, which is an infinity scarf, which you can button up, or you can not button it and leave it be. And I just started this one as well, so there's not much to show you. But every stripe is a different color, so when you are done, there are a ton of ends to weave in, let me just say. But I really like how these purples are going together. And that Paint Party with all its fun colors just give an extra pop. So, just started that one, so not much to show you on that either. So, looking at the time, I think I need to take a quick break. My phone doesn't like to store videos longer than about 20 minutes, so I'm going to pause now. Grab a quick drink. Alright. Okay, I wanted to show you real quick new cup that I got at Michael's yesterday for Black Friday. Can you read that? It's called Jolly Juice. So in it I just have sparkling mango water from Bubbly. Sorry, I didn't think you want an extreme close-up of me putting my water behind the camera. Anyway, before I get started on what I bought, there are a couple things that I just wanted to show you. Things that I'm going to start. I'm thinking about starting. I don't know. But I did meet a new friend at Llama Llama, which is the yarn store nearby. At their stitch night. Her name is Jen, and she has an Etsy shop. It's called Ridiculously Cute. Here's all the info for her. Is it going to focus? I'll put a link down below. But she does jewelry and stitch markers and a whole bunch of cool stuff, which I think is really awesome. I like it. There's a couple things I have my eye on. Then, was it last week at church? One of the ladies that crochets, she's like, oh, I found this perfect pattern for you to do. And then she handed me this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I've never done a Grafgan, at least not this intense. Actually, I've never done a Grafgan. I have done graph work. but I've never done, never done anything like this, but oh my goodness. Look at that Wonder Woman blanket. Oh my goodness. This may be a goal for next year. We'll see. We shall see. And then one other thing that I wanted to get done soon. I need to get it done soon. It's for my cruise, which is in 44 days, something like that. I'll put the actual date down here. But I'm going on a Disney cruise. I need some Mickey Mouse ears, right? And there is a crochet pattern for Mickey Mouse ears. This is from Sorella. So it's her flowered Mickey Mouse ears. And then I found an Etsy shop that does crocheted Mickey Mouse ears. And you can pick any princess you want and she'll make them. But I figured I could do it myself too. But you have, just the regular flower one, which I think she stole from Sorella because it looks awfully similar. But this one is Snow White. You have Ariel, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty. Oh, this one's Snow White. This one is Beauty and the Beast. Sorry. This one's Snow White, and then you have regular Mickey and then Minnie. And then, of course, there's Mary Poppins ones that you can buy on Etsy too, which I was like, I think I need that one too. So I may make a pair and then buy a pair of ones that somebody has already done that look classic Mary Poppins. Anyway, okay, so now, Black Friday deals. Yeah. Actually, before I do Black Friday deals, I did get some Happy Mail. Sorry for all the rustling. But I got a package from Hannah from the Cozy Cottage. And I had already planned on sending her the leftovers from my Vanya cow. Like, she really liked the colors, and I was like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them, so you can have them. So when she messaged me about needing my address, I'm like, well, I need your address too. So hey, that works. But I got these cute tags to sew into hats and stuff that I finish. And then I got these. Ooh, aren't those pretty? Oh, as I dropped the paper. But this is Yonagani yarns. They had a pronunciation on their website. I'll put a link down below. So there's their label. And this is Ravager's Funeral, which I had to look that up. But it is, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy reference. Anyway, but look at all those colors. Gray and the, oh my goodness. Green, there's some pink and blue. It's gorgeous. I love it, Hannah. And then I got Plymouth Select Yarns. Their DK Merino Superwash. The color is Mosaic Blue, which that is pretty too. I thought, those look pretty good together. This one is their DK base. So it's 100% superwash merino wool. It's about 230 yards. I figured we could get a good hat out of that. We'll see. This may just sit in my stash where I can see it and look at it a lot. And think of my friend Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. I really appreciate this. Okay. Then, yesterday I went up to my parents' house. They live in Michigan, and they have this awesome yarn studio. And Mom and I decided we should go there first because they may close before Michael's and Hobby Lobby do. And of course my mom, she likes to go and pick out yarns and then, oh, can you make something for me with this? Sure, Mom. I will do that for you. No problem. So she said she wanted a hooded scarf. Okay. And then we were looking at different yarns and trying to decide what to do. And for a scarf, you would need a lot more yarn. And especially if you're buying from a yarn shop, that can get kind of expensive. But we decided to go with this. Aren't those gorgeous? So this is Barocco Folio. It was actually in their clearance section, so we got it for $5.25. And of course, Barocco doesn't put colorway names on their label. You can look them up, which I will do soon. I'll put a link down below, but you have this lovely orange. And you got this cream color. Which, that used to be a joke. Mom would buy cream shirts all the time. And, oh, you bought another cream shirt. Oh, nice. So that kind of made me laugh when she picked that up. And then this lovely pale, I don't even know how to describe this color. It's green. It's more green than it's showing up on camera. But it's not like a mint green or a teal green. It's, I don't know. I'll look up the colorway, put it down here on the bottom of the screen for you. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a cowl with a hood. Everything that I've been looking up looks nice. But it may be a new design. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, is do a new design for my mother. So, that is her purchase, not mine. Then when I was walking around, of course, you know, there's Madeline Tosh, there's Malabrigo, there's all these fancy yarns, and I'm just like overwhelmed. I want to buy it all. But I found, this was in the clearance section. It's Mountain Colors Beautiful Hand Painted Yarn in their Silk Dance base. It's 75% merino wool, 25% silk. It's fingering weight, and it is the colorway West Michigan Blooms, which, oh my goodness, so there's purples and blues and yellow and green. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. And so I was like, there's not a lot in there. It's about 200 yards, 50 grams. So it's a mini skein. And then I walk around with this. Let's see what else I can find. And then I found this. It's shepherd's wool. So it's made in Michigan. It is their worsted spun fine wool. It is a fingering weight, even though it says worsted. Where is... it doesn't say. Anyway, it's the colorway Pansy, so it's this really pretty dusky purple color, and I thought those look so cute together. So that will be, I figure I could do a nice hat with that. So we'll see. So that's that. That's from the Yarn Studio. Then we went to Hobby Lobby, and got several. So I got another skein of the baby yarn for Ella's blanket, and then I bought a skein of this several months ago. I haven't used it yet. I figured I should get another skein, make sure that I have enough for the pattern that I want to do. So it's like, I knew we were going to have good sales at Hobby Lobby for Black Friday, so I was like, I'll wait and get those later. And then, of course, what else do I want to buy? And then I found it's Yarn Bee Katarina which is 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, and you get 295 yards. This is the colorway Thistle, which is these lovely shades of purple and blue. And I got 2 skeins of that, and I figure whatever pattern I make up for, I create for my mom's cowl, I'll do one for myself in these. And then I bought another Katarina. This is Tangotopia. It's gorgeous green and orange. And I have a friend who loves orange, so I figured I'll make her something nice for Christmas out of that. So, pardon the rustling. That was Hobby Lobby. Oh, and I also got a cute little mug for Love Knots, which is a group of ladies that meet at our church, and we crochet and knit and all that. Thought for our Christmas party, which is a little over a week away, I thought we could do a mug exchange, which I still need to announce to them. Bring a mug and we'll do a mug exchange. So I got a really cute mug for that. Then we went to Michael's, where I got my Jolly Juice cup. And it's just yarns that I knew I needed for other things. So it's not like, ooh, this jumped out at me. I got another skein of the Scarfy yarn. This is in the colorway Cream Silver. This is by Lion Brand. It is 78% acrylic, 22% wool. I'm using this with another color for Lacey from the Hooked on Owls. She has the pattern Sonoma Shawl, and she's actually used this yarn, so I'm like, I made one once before and it didn't turn out as big as hers did, so get the actual proper yarn for that. And then I bought some yarn online. It ended up being DK, not fingering weight, because I wanted it for heels, toes, and cuffs. So I just went and found Lion Brand Sock Ease yarn in the colorway Marshmallow. So it's a nice creamy white. This is 75% wool, 25% nylon, so that'll be great for heels, toes, and cuffs. Because I'm going to knit socks. Yes, I am. Yeah, I think that's everything. All the stuff that is going to be soon, or haven't decided what it's going to be yet. Anyway, so I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had great deals for Black Friday. And if you're still shopping, I hope you find great deals for your Christmas presents and all of that. And if you're crafting, I hope you have no injuries so you can get your crafting done, because Christmas is coming. Yes, it is. And I hope you have a great 2 weeks. 2 weeks? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'll be able to podcast again. December is crazy. We'll have to play it by ear. Actually, December is when I started podcasting. Well, I just did Vlogmas. But my actual first podcast was at the beginning of the year. So my podiversary is coming up. What? I've been doing this a year now? Oh my goodness. So, I hope you have a great 2 weeks, or whenever I see you next. Yeah. Have a blessed week. Bye.